What? Hold up.
There's
Stop
several
right now.
There's several conversations.
There's a
about
conversation with you
with Harry
about how dark your baby is going to be?
So today I'm going to talk about how I was once part of the Sussex squad and I'm no longer. And this is why. This interview is why.
Sir, have you spoken to your brother since the interview?
No, I haven't spoken to him yet, but I will do.
And can you just let me know, is the royal family a racist family, sir?
No, we're very much not a racist family.
There is a conversation. Hold up.
There's
Stop
several
right now.
There's several conversations.
There's a
about
conversation.
Potentially, and what that would mean or look like.
Ooh. You're not going to tell me who had the conversation?
I think that would be very damaging to them.
So she left us all hanging with that quote. And then Harry came out somewhat co-signed because I'll try to pull the clip if you all want me to, and I'll put it in another video. But Harry's story was a little bit different about that, but he did come out and validate Meghan Markle a little bit differently, but he validated her. So with the two of them saying what they're saying, they now all of a sudden are saying that they did not claim that the royal family are racist. The words didn't come out of her mouth, no, but she's insinuating that. She's perpetuating that. And not only that, she's saying that it would be damaging to that person. If it's not racism, what would be damaging to that person? So they wanted us to believe that they dealt with racial injustice within the royal institution. They also received that award from Kerry Kennedy for fighting racial injustice. I don't know if you took the time to read those captions, but that's what they won the award for standing up to the oldest UK institution against racial justice. Well, it's not necessarily the UK's oldest institution. I think the oldest institution is actually the Church of England, but I think it's the second oldest. But regardless, they received that award for racial injustice with the British, for dealing with it within the royal family and within the monarchy and the institution. And with that in mind, we come to this.
Interview, you accuse members of your family of racism. You don't even,
No, we didn't.
well, of...
The British press said that.
Right.
Did Meghan ever mention that they're racist?
She said there were troubling comments about
Yeah, there
his
was
skin
concern
colour.
about his skin colour.
Right. Wouldn't you describe that as essentially racist?
I wouldn't.
Why?
So now Harry is backpedaling. But why? Why all of a sudden is it, no, she didn't say that. Because I can honestly say that if I experienced racism, which as a Black woman in America, I certainly have, you don't back down from that when you go through the trouble of putting it out there. You don't back down on it. So why are they backpedaling now? Because I think that if they're going to actually really accuse someone of that, they're going to have to say who it was. And you'll see through the rest of the interview, I'm going to find the clips and I'll try to put it in here, where you can see that they don't even speak to the family anymore. So what are they trying to save as far as as far as anything. They're like, why not just say who is racist so that everyone knows? Why are you not telling us that? You're not protecting your family. You're not even talking to them. And as far as safety, that can't be the situation, because you've already completely blown your safety situation when you spilled your kill count of the Taliban. So that can't be it. So I'm not understanding why this is a big secret as far as who is this racist person within the British royal family. We want to know. So I had to logically think, why would they sit and fight for those titles from the royal family if they were dealing with social injustice and racism within the royal family? And it was so bad that they had to flee his country and be brought under the wings of Tyler Perry here in the United States and just get away from it all. So let's just go with that. Let's just say that is exactly what happened. Why are you not relinquishing the titles? Do you want to hear what he has to say about that? Take a listen.
Why not renounce your titles as Duke and Duchess?
And what difference would that make?
And what difference will that make? It would make a lot of a difference, because if I am a part of an institution that is systemically racist, that is treating me less than, that is ignoring me and putting me through the stress and trauma that they're claiming, I don't think I would be fighting for titles, because they claimed they wanted privacy. They claimed they wanted to get away from it. They claimed they wanted to live their lives. They even at one point claimed that they didn't want titles. And so here they are here now in the United States, California. And honestly, I'm not mad at that. I think that's great. That's what you want to do. You want to live your lives together. That's fine. But I find it awfully weird, and I find it hypocritical. The hypocrisy is through the roof that Meghan Markle herself does not speak to her own father, because apparently he was leaking to the press prior to her wedding and she can't trust him, according to her own words from the Netflix docuseries. I'm going to put that together in a video once. So that's her stance on it. And she's even said she no longer has a father. And Harry even said Meghan no longer has a father because of what he did, talking to the press. And then these same very two people are talking to the press, trying to reconcile with the British royal family and refusing to relinquish titles. That goes to show that this is all about money, money, money. And they're willing to do anything, step on anyone, run anyone over to do just that. I don't know if it's necessarily Meghan driving the bus or Harry. Actually, it's Meghan driving the bus, but Harry is so dim-witted, he has no idea. He's so deep and just enchanted by her. He has no idea that he has been taken on a ride for his life. One of the things I'm going to show you that share is one quote with you, and this is from his book that literally crushed my heart. I want you to listen to this. Harold, you must listen to me. I just want you to be happy, Harold. I swear on Mummy's life. He stopped. I stopped. Pa stopped. He'd gone there. He used the secret code, the universal password. Ever since we were boys, those 3 words were to be used only in times of extreme crisis. On Mummy's life. For nearly 25 years, we'd reserved that soul-crushing vow for times when one needed it to be heard, to be believed, quickly. So call me a softie, but that touched me, because if your siblings and you have a secret code that you only use for like break open emergency, And William is pouring his heart out to try to reach his brother, and his brother is not reachable. Imagine what William was experiencing, that even the code word doesn't work. What in the world is going to work? So I guess this all boils, like, I can sympathize with that. I have siblings, and there are some things that you just don't cross with your siblings. And there are times when you should know that you can, if there's no one else you can trust in the world. Why right now, why in that moment would Prince Harry believe that he cannot trust his brother for the first time in his life? His brother is an heir. His brother is going to be probably king of the United Kingdom at some point. The jealousy that Prince Harry feels, I don't think it was reciprocated back from William. So why in the world would William throw that Hail Mary just because, if he wasn't really trying to reach out to his brother? And that's what's heartbreaking to me, because I can't imagine throwing that to my sibling to reach them, and just to believe that this is going to do it, and to understand that they're so far gone that you can't. And that's why this is so heartbreaking to me, and that's why this story and this royal family has really captured a lot of people, because it is very, very relatable for a lot of families. And not only that, I personally only want the best for them. But with that being said, I will keep going. I have more series to go with this, and I hope you enjoyed it. But this was my way of introducing to you why I, at one point, was a Sussex squad person. I don't necessarily want to say I was part of the squad, but I respected them. And I'll even post in the description links to blogs that I used to post about Harry and Meghan when they were in their engaged stage. I was really in love with them. And now, it's just not, they're not on that same page. This is a very monetized thing. This is about money, and, it's about running over whoever they need to run over to get more and more money. And I think that's pretty awful. And it's not cool. But with that being said, please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell, because I got more to come. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Please click like and subscribe.